All right, my people, we're back again, like I stated before on the previous video that we just ended. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. We are back again here to talk about the trending situation that is currently going on. As you all know that we've been handling this for the past 2 weeks now on the matter that concerns the artifact of Benin Kingdom. But at the moment now, they are back from Germany. They are back from Germany. You know, Governor Godwin Obaseki is already back from Germany. He's back in Edo State. Lai Mohammed is also back from Germany. He's currently in Lagos State. Yesterday, he made a statement and he called for a conference, you know, a press conference where he stated that the artifact does not belong to any ethnic group. Now we stand for. Although there's so many reactions on social media right now from Edo light all over the world. A lot of people are reacting to this, you know, since last night. Not everyone, everyone that is happy over that statement from Lai Mohammed. You know, a patriotic Edo citizens, they are not happy about it. Me, myself, that is sitting right here, I am not happy about it. Because the Benin artifact, the name has originally been changed. The original name was Benin artifact. But the name now, they are calling it Nigeria artifacts. Okay, my people, our brother Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakunokode, he come out, come talk for this same matter. Where they grant, so because the matter, it don't concern everybody. And I know say when we they talk about it, some people will say, Nigeria was, calm down first, go talk out for inside house before you go come outside to talk about it, because this matter, it concern our palace. No, you are getting it all wrong. Right from the very first day, our great monarch, Oba Eware II, when he called for press conference, he used Benin talker and he used English interpreter. And he involved Nigerian government, all of them go Germany for this Benin artifact. Now they are back. Lai Mohammed have changed the story. Yes, he does change them. Because some of now whenever watch that video, the video there, we go see play for now. We watch the video, we also read this the statement. He talk this artifact does not belong to any ethnic group. In case you don't know what that one mean, you need to do more research on that. The name Benin artifact have been changed to Nigeria artifact. Although 1 or 2 persons called earlier on for the video will just end, they talk and say, no, Nigeria was calm down. You do the emphasize on this. Make you take them easy. Make you take. What do you want us to take easy? You want us to come and say, okay, Lai Mohammed did a press conference yesterday. Anyway, we could look and we'll never talk about her. We'll fair wait till that December or October when they want to bring them before we talk. No, it doesn't work like that. If you're a patriotic Edo citizen, you must talk on this matter as they trained. My people, make we listen to Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakunokode. For those of you that were trying to call me on that previous video, I beg make una not vex. I know if you pick everybody call. Now, we too are supposed to understand with that. When we have topic like this, especially when it's a hot topic, everybody cause nothing go through. Make una not vex. I receive some message for our WhatsApp now. Naija was, why is it that you are not always picking my call? I don't know. You talk like say I want decide not to pick your call. Now randomly we tell they pick this call. As I talk to you now, person see they call in now. Before we play this, make I pick 3 calls. Then we'll play them. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where you calling us from? You only have 1 minute to contribute. Go ahead, talk to us.
I get 1 minute. I get 1 minute. Wash.
Yes, sir.
I say I get 1 minute. You know what? That one will be the verse before where you come. So the course continue.
Yes.
What we supposed to ask ourselves as a do state now?
Yeah.
Whether an advantage or whether not disadvantage or do state get to when we do state the citizens they do lives. Make we come together as we go to receiver. Whether the keeper or make we first build our museum first to the agenda way go surround them as it go be. So that
my brother, I be like say you know they follow us, so they want build museum for Abuja. Then we go to build our own for Benin. Artifact where they don't put for inside museum for Abuja. When the time reach now, say our Oba say we don't build our own finish. Make una give us. You they do like say you don't know the way Fulani Fulani people or Fulani killer. You don't know how they be.
My brother, we tell you like.
Yes.
My brother, we tell you like we did the same page. Ninja was me and you. We did the same page.
Yeah.
You understand? Before they go distribute everything, go different part of Nigeria. As it go be, as it go be. Everything, whether na one kill or whatever, all of them go come to those states first. You understand? You go come the museum. So anybody for inside Nigeria, whether na Igbo, whether na Hausa, whether na Yoruba, when they go come, they go put hands for paper. Because we know as Nigeria be, anything we don't involve money, we know as Nigeria be. You understand?
Yeah.
We don't blame ourselves now, say, na so Obaseki talk, na so Oba talk, na so Edulai talk. No. We will come together as we will receive now we go dictate as that artifact or the waka, whether na slippers or whether na shirt or now we go dictate them because now we're own.
All right, thank you, my brother. More talk to somebody else. Thank you.
We got to come together.
All right, you they owe me money. Oh, now 1 minute now you pay for now. You take another extra 1 minute. You they owe me money. Bye bye. You too much, my lovely brother. You too much. Thank you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. You only have 1 minute. Go ahead, talk to us. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Turn down your system, oh. Can you turn down where you are watching me from, sir? Turn down where you are watching me from. Oh. Okay, good afternoon, sir. Yeah, thank you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my name is Murphy. I'm calling from Spain.
Okay, Mr. Murphy from Spain. I bet you got 1 minute. Talk to us.
Yeah, to improve what we are hearing about. I'm online with you now. About the artifact, Lai Mohammed is trying to do.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say, because this artifact we are talking about since all this months now, because that artifact belongs to Oba Ovorame.
Yeah.
It belongs to Ovorame, and that artifact belongs to the royal family. He has to go back there. Obaseki has no right to interfere what belongs to artifact of the.
Not be Obaseki, the matter. So now Lai Mohammed now they talk. So Lai Mohammed say Benin people not get right towards that artifact. Now he mean by no that artifact belong to no ethnic group in Nigeria. So what do you want to talk about that one? 30 seconds. And you don't talk him. Thank you, my brother. You don't talk him. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, my people, I want you guys, I'm going to pick some calls later on, but if you're calling right now, please exercise some patience with me. Let's move on. Right, my people, we there here. Come, Stanios as us, I can quote the verse, come and say, where did they stop? Where did they happen? I want change on like this, I bet. I go want make una hear this one. Make as soon as one call our prospective caller, you will know the way you take contribute for this matter. After you don't hear from our brother, come the Stanley, Osase, Osakuna Kwodi.
I'm very, very worried in respect to the issues of statement
Una the year
made
so
by the Minister of Culture yesterday, Alhaji La Mohammed,
I don't know. 1
when he
minute.
said the federal government is going to take
Okay.
on top of looting.
Let me get this right. I don't know why the audio is not working.
The Nigerian people.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you guys hear him
I'm
talking?
very, very worried in respect to the issues.
Please let me know if you can hear Comrade Stanley
made
Azaku
by the
Sakonoponi.
Minister
Let
of
me know.
Culture yesterday, Alhaji La Mohammed, when he said the federal government is going to take possession.
Okay, you can hear. Oh, good. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you, my people.
Artifact.
Okay.
It is true that from the state here, our father, the Oba of Benin, called on the federal government to hold such materials. I'm busy. I'm busy. Tell your mommy to keep it. I will come back. I will call you later. I'm on a video. Yes, it is true. But when the federal government want to make a press statement in respect to that, I would have expected them to say the federal government is taking possession of the artifact while returning it back to the Beninese when the need arises. Because that statement is a little bit vague. We need to avoid looting on top of looting. Because if you use the statement, the federal government will take possession of the artifact without acknowledging the fact that you are going to bring the artifact to Edo State, to Benin in particular. It gives us room for skepticism. We are afraid. Everybody might not be afraid, but I am afraid. Everybody might not be afraid, but I am afraid. To avoid a situation where fighting to retrieve what rightfully belongs to us, and at the same time ceding that same property that belongs to us to the federal government. And I'm very glad that the governor of Edo State, His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki, has agreed to reach out to our father, Obaewari the Great, for proper discussion, so that the commencement of any infrastructure in respect to managing the artifacts commence with immediate effect. I'm really skeptical giving it to the federal government to hold it in trust for Edo people for a period of time. It is worrisome. It is better the artifact comes in, it is handed over to the Oba. The Oba keeps it. After the museum is built, it will be transferred from the palace to the museum. As managed, at the busy now, they live video. As managed by those who have been agreed by our father and the government to manage it. In respect to who is going to manage the artifact, I do not have right to speak on that. So I will not speak on that. But what concerns me right now is there are some little skepticism on my part in respect to the federal government's statement. Lai Mohammed would have issued that press statement in a way and manner that would give some of us confidence. So I've had a situation where relooting an existing artifact. So now, do you know the value of this artifact? Many persons are not aware of the value of this artifact. This artifact has lasted more than 1,000 to or more than 500 years, as the case may be. If artifacts such as that has lasted for more than 500 years, get it clearly, it is already an antiquity. Also get it clearly that it has become invaluable. It still remains the way it was. So clean. It cannot fade nor expires. This is what the Benin is known for in the past. So I won't deceive you. For the federal government to now take it and keep it, it is worrisome. I think for the world, if I know I just want to be careful, I don't want to speak in respect to any issue concerning the management of these activities, so that I will not go and say what I'm not supposed to say. But what I'm trying to do is we call on those who are in charge of us to please not create room for a locally looted artifact to take place in Nigeria. So, it is better off for the federal government to receive it, transfer it and keep it in the palace. Then when the traditional museum or whatever museum is going to be built, when it is completed, it will be transferred into that place immediately with absolute security. Now, this infrastructure belongs to us all, especially the Benin speaking people. It belongs to us all. It belongs to us all. It is a symbol of the great Edo culture. And I think that huge amount of revenue can be generated. In fact, everybody loves this artifact. If the federal government can take it to themselves, believe me, they will be willing to do it. It's just that it is conspicuous that it belongs to the Beninese. It is conspicuous that it belongs to the Beninese. So let the federal government bring it. When it gets to the country, keep it with the Oba of Benin. Fine. The Oba of Benin and the governor will always sit to interact on the basis of how it will be managed. Then it will be transferred immediately after the completion of whichever facilities as agreed by our father, the Obonoba, and the governor. Then, when it must have been completed, who is going to manage it should not be the issue. But let immediately as these facilities arrive into Nigeria, it should be in Benin. It should be in Benin. The idea of keeping, we are mature enough to keep our thing. The idea of the federal government saying that they will keep it first, even if we agree that we called for it, fine. But I am skeptical. Believe me, that valuable is too important for it to be within the custody of other persons, and other clans will not push the federal government to say, let's make it a national monument. After all, we are the same, we are one Nigeria. This is so. I wish the minister, when making a statement, he said, we are going to keep it, take possession of it, and let it over. Handed it over. Fine. I will not have any issues with that. But take possession, because in fact I watch it on ITV. I was on live this morning on ITV today. I watched the when they were giving their news. I watched it. The statement gives room for distrust. The federal government will take possession of it. Good. Are you handing it over? If it's say the federal government is taking possession of it, handing it over to the Beninese in due time. Fine. But when you rest and take possession of it, it becomes a national property, and it is not a national property. It is the Benin-speaking property, and the Edos in general. Why am I saying the Edos in general? Go and check history. The Esa emanated from Benin, from the palace. There was a man called Esa. The Afemites and the rest, if you draw the root title, you will agree to the fact that we all are one. Somebody wrote now, Fred Jesus testimony perfect. He said, the national relevant international, sorry, see, where's the message? Okay, see, let me check his message again, please. I can't find your message again, your comment. Okay, see. He said the relevant international convention treats. Other comments is really shaking. Let me see. I can't see that again. I can't see that comment again. Let me just leave it. But both domestic and international, as the case may be, you need security architecture.
Yes, my people, we have a caller right here. Let's talk to our caller. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Turn down your system. Turn down your system. Talk to me. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Desmond calling from Benin.
Mr. Desmond, all the way from Benin. I bet talk to us. How you see this matter with the table? So.
Yeah, the way when I see this matter, first of all, I say make I thank you, Najabo, when they bring this important headlines when just this there's it means a lot to us.
Thank you, my brother.
Without your channel, how can we be able to discuss about this?
Thank you.
So that is I commend you.
Thank you.
God bless you. I just listened to the interview of Osaweno Kwetikian, or also called this by a brother here.
Yeah.
It make I got a lot of sense there. I also got a lot of also undue conclusion or undue suggestion. First, he was very right, but no matter what I sat on your bar. So what do so these things belong to the upper Benin, that is the upper family, that is the palace. One thing I want us to remember is this. As we are talking about building the museum, where to keep it or whatsoever, remember that this thing was not stolen from Ring Road. It was stolen first from the palace. Yeah. So at that time, palace had not even the security, the fence around the way it is fenced now, it was respected. So, and secure until it was made broken and this thing was taken away. So, my point here is this. We don't even need a museum before this thing can arrive in Benin, because we have a palace. Our king palace is the most secure, is the most divine place we have in Benin Kingdom. We don't have his peace fully. So even though our father, which is the upper of Benin, kept it in his toilet, in his bedroom, in wherever that is the palace belong to him, is the one, our father. They can keep it wherever they want to keep it. So we don't even need to build a museum. That we are going to be calling about donation of museum party, federal government budget, state government budget, corruption is still leaking out. And there will be billions of naira, of course, at the end of the day, they're contracted and the money must roll. So we don't even need a museum. This stuff was taken away from our palace forcefully, and we still have that palace. That palace still remains the same. We still have a king. We are still in Benin Edo.
Round up, my brother. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Yeah, they should come back to the Benin palace you don't even need to build a museum.
Okay. Thank you.
The second point, please, if you permit me, is that who is going to manage it? Nobody should manage it. It is the property of the palace. It should go back to the palace.
Thank you.
The involvement of the state government or the federal government.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank
God
you
bless
so
you.
much.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. You only have 2 minutes. Go ahead. Talk to us.
I want to respond to Osano Huedin. You understand?
Okay. Go ahead.
Now, it was his principal that engineered this thing. He has not said he should quiet. Just where.
No insult. No insult, my brother. No insult.
What insult? No insult. Can I say this is artifact? This is about my kingdom. Can I say my mind? But I'm not insulting anybody.
Yes, you can say your mind. No insult. Criticize anybody. No insult. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, he has no right to speak against this thing because right from day one, when our Oba come from palace, some of what were there, about Obasa were there. Then the Obasa social media, they were there. They keep their mouth shut up. They should mention.
No insult, my brother. I know I cut you off. I already told you no insult. You see, if I block you now, you are part of this. In fact, I think I'm going to block you because you must be able to follow instruction on this platform. If you cannot follow instruction on this platform, I'll block you. That is totally rude of you. I told you you can criticize. That's not a problem. Don't insult anybody. And you agree, then you end up doing it. That is totally wrong. Hello. No, get out. You don't know. You don't have better thing to say. Don't call anybody here and insult anybody here. In fact, don't call anymore. Let me recognize your number. You are not allowed to call anybody here to insult anybody. Just follow the instruction. I've told you already. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Go ahead. 2 minutes, please. Thank you, Mr. Osayende Kevi. I'm very fine, sir. Go ahead. Talk to us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, me, I'm not happy if I'm not happy at all. But even challenging governor,
it's wrong.
The problem of I imagine I saw the governor on the stage. It's not good. And the rest of it, if we are here, actually, it's not Nigeria artifact. It's a artifact in a Ogari to Okadokade, Oba Sekino signing, I'm without where we are APC, I'm a part of Obaseki. I will never support Obaseki.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, sir. Yes, sir. Now I'm going to address something right here. Okay. Let me make this very clear to everybody. Please, please, please. You cannot beat our rules. Okay. I'm subletting this channel, some part of it from YouTube. They have rules that I myself am following, right? Then you are subletting your own time with me. I have rules that you must also follow, okay? I told you you have right to your opinion. If you are here to criticize Governor Obaseki, I don't care. I'm not going to stop you from that. If you want to criticize me, a lot of people have called into my show and said, every now you I want to talk to. As long as you are constructive, I don't have problem. The previous video we did, 2 of my brothers called and said, every now you I don't want to talk to. I did not call them off. I already told you, you are not allowed to insult anybody. And you are still doing it. That is wrong. If you are angry, I understand. Every one of us is angry. Nobody is happy about what is going on right now. If you don't like Governor Obaseki, that's fine. It's your choice. You are entitled to it. But you cannot exercise that right on my platform. If you are upset, fine. You cannot insult the governor here, and you cannot insult the palace here. You cannot insult anybody on my platform, not even on the comment section. I know many people we have blocked just because they are insulting themselves on the comment section. We don't allow it. Please respect that. To even start from, I'm calling you sir. You are calling me Elvis like you're my father. Why can't you say Mr. Elvis as well? Respect supposed to be reciprocated. I'm calling you sir. You are calling me Elvis. Let me talk. Elvis, no. This man is supposed to start from our home. We should calm down. If you want to criticize Comrade Stanley Osazosa, I don't have a problem with that. My brother Israel Asemota called Stanley on live on my show and threw a lot of questions at him. I never cut him off. But if you call on live show and you are insulting him, it's not proper. Let's get this right. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. You have 1 minute. Please go ahead. Talk to us.
Yeah. So I won't take much of your time. My name is Elvis Osapolo.
Thank you, my brother. Go ahead.
Calling from Benin.
Calling from Benin. Okay, good.
I know you know much about this issue going on.
Yeah.
I just want to ask a few questions. Those artifacts that they are about to be returned now, was it only palace they were stolen from?
In terms of
because from Benin history that I read was that any chief or anybody that the artifacts they found in his house and is smelling blood, that building is set ablaze, and if artifacts are removed, they did not mention Holy Palace.
Okay, all right. As long as it's from Edo State, it's from Benin. We want the artifact to come back to Edo State as well.
That is what we are saying, and it's like that is the ground which the governor is standing on. It was not returned. It was not stolen from only the palace. It was stolen from many let me say houses also.
Okay, that's fine for me, sir. To be honest, I'm not very good with history. You know, we are talking about 100 years ago. Okay.
Yes, I read it. From the history I read, from what I read, is what the name of this.
Okay, that's fine.
One of those that visited, that took over my way. One of them from the history that I read from them was that it was not only the palace. Any chief, any native doctor, that artifacts were found in his house because they believe the artifacts were smelling of blood. Once it's found in your house is being set ablaze and the artifacts are being removed.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, thank you. Thank you for that education.
For that one, I believe the government is looking at this, and since it's not removed from Holy Palace, so it should not go to Holy Palace. People don't know proper record areas that no proper record houses that they were removed because then there was no record. But according to history,
all right,
any chief, any daughters and all, they find it in their possession and the smelling of blood, they set the house ablaze.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Round up now, please.
Yes, thank you. So to me, if at all we have to follow history, fine. We can't trace those houses.
All right.
I would have suggested that Elba is our father, governor is our governor, number one man is there. Let's do it. Let's make it a national museum that we can employ people.
A national museum in where? In where? Which state?
No. National museum. National museum. So long is in Edo State. It could be under the governor.
No. If it's in Edo State, that's not a problem. But what we're talking about right now is that the federal government they've hijacked this.
Yes, I followed everything. What you're saying now is that it should be under the governor. In the sense that government should be able to monitor the area of employment.
All right, thank you, sir.
We are not looking at it that it's only going to be domicile in the place. We are going to employ accountants, engineers. A lot of different employment is going to come out from these areas, which we need to benefit from.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
All right, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Go ahead, just 1 minute, please. We need to finish this video. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hello.
I can hear you, sir. Go ahead. Talk to me. Your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Peter. I'm calling from Netherlands.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Peter.
I just want to lend my little voice to what is going on.
Okay, go ahead.
What I see in this whole thing, you know, the position of the federal government on this thing, you know, is that I think the federal government are taking a very broad national view at the whole thing of these artifacts. Because when you listen to Lai Mohammed's speech, it wasn't talking about only Benin bronzes. He talked about Ife bronzes too, and some other cultures.
Yeah.
So I think the idea and the position that the federal government is trying to stand is that they want to nationalize everything, all Nigerian cultures, all artifacts of different cultures in Nigeria in one museum. I think they are trying to build a national museum, whether it's in Abuja or where, I don't know. He didn't mention where they want to build.
Yes.
But I think the idea that they have, you understand, you know, they are looking at.
So, sir, let me quickly ask you a question, and you have 30 seconds to answer this so we can move on. Lai Mohammed stated that the artifact does not belong to any ethnic group. What can you say about that, sir?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like they are taking it from looking at it from a Nigerian perspective. He didn't talk about only Benin artifacts. He also mentioned different bronzes and some other cultures. So I think they are looking for a place to gather all these artifacts, whether it's from Benin, whether it's from Ife or wherever, and exhibit them.
Okay, thank you, sir.
At the national level.
All right.
At the national level.
All right.
Not just Edo State or whatever. I think that is their position.
Okay, sir.
I might be wrong, but I think that's their position for what I
That's fine. You are entitled to your opinion, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, sir. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. I'm giving 1 minute now, not 2 minutes anymore. Go ahead, talk to me. What's your name? Where you calling us from? That caller is not talking. I have to pick another call. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where you calling us from? Go ahead, talk to us. Baba, I'm listening to you.
Yes. My take for this, my will be very brief.
Okay, but you not tell us where they call from. Oh.
They call from France. I don't call before.
Okay, go ahead, talk to me, my brother.
Okay, these artifacts, if anybody will receive them, may they know, try to do this, right for ground.
Yeah.
Anybody who receive them when they don't carry a go Benin, because see they worry that person. Because still they worry that person. Now you go one pick up back now, they know what they see. If Lai Mohammed carry on, anybody who hide for Lai Mohammed back, say make he carry on. Because still they worry the family, the generation will still carry the cost.
All right.
I'm very happy.
Thank you, my brother.
Nigeria. If you reach Nigeria finish, if you start to worry them, they will break out to us. I just said do now.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Go ahead, talk to us. Turn down your system, or turn down your system. We'll not get time.
Okay, good evening, sir. Maybe I just quick throw something here.
1 minute. Go ahead, talk to me. Your name and where you call us from.
My name is James. I'm calling from Sweden.
Mr. James from Sweden. I beg, talk to me. Go ahead.
Okay, these guys that are calling, telling people the artifact will create job, museum will create job. The truth of the matter is that even when you build very powerful museums, I don't know whether they have been to museum. How many people are going to be working there? Maybe 10. That's all. And that is number one. But however, it generates a lot of money. But those money that is generated is being generated on the local level. So they only make an account central. So that is why when you go to a museum, you have museum in so many cities within European country.
Thank you.
So how those things are being connected to the people. What I want to tell people here, second one is this. If Nigerian government supports to bring it, they are doing the rightful thing. But bringing it to Nigeria and not giving it to the rightful owner. People who are connected to this thing emotionally, people who are connected to this thing spiritually, people who are connected to this thing ethnic level. If you deny them the right to handle these things, then it means these things is still in the hands of someone that stole it. It means you stole it from someone and you want to also restore it from people. So I think people have to unite and reason properly We shouldn't allow people to deceive us into a position by saying we want to generate money. Our Oba wants job for the two people.
Thank you.
He wants to generate money so that we can develop. That is his wishes. But the problem is this: the federal government that has been ruling us is okay. Thank God the two ancestors have something they were creating for over 500 years. And those things up to today has a lot of value. The Nigerian government let them account for the money they are getting from oil, from gold, from diamond, from everything. Whether if Nigeria today is to stop, what are we going to account for? No food, no roof, no water, nothing. And here they have.
All right then. Thank you. Thank you, sir. More talk to another person. Thank you.
Okay.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Sir. Obamedo. Good evening, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, this is Omobanedo.
Yes, I can see that.
How are you?
I'm very fine, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, this is my big concern here about Nigeria getting involved with this return or repatriation.
Yes.
It is very, very scary. You know, people like Lai Mohammed and these Buhari people, they are trying to hijack our artifact. I'm serious about this. You know, we need to start talking about it. The artifact belongs to Benin, belongs to the palace, belongs to the Benin culture. This is not debatable at all, you know. This is something that we're taking even before the federal government, even before, there's Lai Mohammed and all these people. Why are they doing them now and they want to keep possession of these things? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So let's stop squabbling about the governor and where it belongs to. We need to start squaring up, discussing about the real ownership now. Starting from now, we need to start talking about the real ownership, which is the Benin Kingdom, the Benin people. Because this like Mohammed, you know how they have been operating. We see them like the light of day.
Yeah.
They are very cunning, you know. They do things with impunity. The way they have been ruling Nigeria now, we are seeing them. So we need to put our feet on the ground and start demanding the pure underlying ownership of this artifact. Let's stop squabbling about which museum, how they build the museum and stuff. Now let's discuss the fundamental ownership of these artifacts first. That should be the next discussion, because we have to watch like Mohammed of the person and the other people. These are all full of it. They don't care about culture. They don't care about any culture. They are ruling with iron hand as a federal government, which they know they can manipulate anything. It is scary to me. Very, very scary.
Thank you, sir.
I think the Oba of Benin really need to come out more and more forceful. Really.
Thank you, sir.
You need to come out and call on these people forcefully to start demanding. Because before you know it, they don't play their woo. They don't do their stuff. Like Mama say, now all these artifacts like that guy said, they are all national artifacts, belong to the government. The next time we will say, okay, let's take it to Abuja. That's what they do best. From Abuja, I go Cotonou. So we need to really concentrate, because we're all talking from a different side and different opinion. And there are some people here who don't really know too much. They're just giving their own, vague opinion.
Thank you, sir.
So ownership now is paramount. Really, ownership is paramount. And the Oba of Benin need to come out more now. This is more important than before.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Turn down the system so we can hear you. Go ahead, talk to us.
Hello, I'm calling from London.
Okay. Your name?
Yeah, I'm calling from London.
Your name, sir?
Yeah, my view in this Benin article, because I listened yesterday at the news. I was pissed off. I didn't sleep well last night when I listened to the minister saying that the artifact belongs to Nigeria. So what I say in this case, the Oba of Benin should take a lawyer and try to fight it back, because the palace is still there. Those things were stolen from the palace.
Okay.
So it needs to be
he needs to bring back to the palace. So the Oba will decide how he's going to keep his artifact. And if you listen to the minister's statement, he said that if a thief stole your car, the police cannot tell you to go and build a garage before they will give you back your car. So it's almost the same statement to the Benin Kingdom. They can't steal something from the palace and telling the palace is now for the whole Nigeria.
All right.
So
Thank you, sir.
What I see in this matter is, thank God I live here in UK. So even though it is 200 years, UK can still identify the Benin bronzes or the Benin artifact. So where they took those things from. So they will give them back.
All right.
Because there's one thing I know about UK. Even though it's 200 years, if you have a case, you can still brought up the case.
Thank you.
So
Thank
you
you.
will win. So Nigerian government shouldn't just waste time to try to drag issue. Because there's no way federal government, to my own view, there's no way they can keep those things. Even though it's 200 years, Benin is still going to take those things.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Let's talk to somebody else. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Yes, sir. All right, my people, before we talk to someone else on this platform, I want you guys to continue to listen to Comrade Stanley Sanzosa.
To help guarantee the security of those who want to trip into the state to look. So I think security is our collective business. And the governor of the state, His Excellency Governor Obaseki, should, as a matter of urgency, call for the deployment of security forces to comb those bushes. The focal point will be after the army checkpoint down to their own lane before you get to the bypass. Those areas should be marked seriously by security agents, not along the road alone, but those bushes should be combed so as not to create a safe haven for criminal elements. Then, same is applicable to most especially the Igbo area in Auchi Road. Igbo area in Auchi Road. That area, those bushes must be combed. So that is what I think we should do right now. Then we must have a more security convenient environment, a salubrious environment, then the much awaited revenue that we need to get as a people from these particular facilities will help in a small way to reboost and rejig the Edo economy. So when it comes to the issue of palace and this issue of artifacts, we are very, very careful with the way we speak about it. So what I have said now is just a mere expression of an opinion. I am not saying it must be done. I only came to express my skepticism towards the statement made by Alhaji Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Culture of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I think all Edo people should look into this. Let this artifact comes directly to Benin. And when there must have been discussions, I know discussions are already going on, then the government of Edo State, in strong collaboration with our father, will decide how it will be run. Is it traditional monuments? All we want to see is a situation where we as citizens will have access to it as well. This one I thought, oh, this one I carry hey, my father, I want to see. Is unrelenting access, even if it is expected of us to pay. We must pay, even if we are citizens, it is owned by us. The state needs revenue. The traditional institution needs to diversify to help in complementing the effort of government. So they as well need revenue. Whichever way, we need resources we need to bring in resources to see those things. It gives us sense of belonging, and it shows our history. So I want to cut this discussion now so that I will not go and say what I'm not supposed to say. I don't want to be seen as an enemy to anyone in this contest. But what I'm concerned about is Lai Mohammed should rephrase his statement and say, when it is needed, when the Edo people calls for it to be returned to Benin, the federal government will do the needful. But the idea of saying taking possession, go and check the dictionary meaning of that statement. So this is what we concern ourselves about. Thank you very much. It's me, your brother, your friend, Comrade Stanley Sazok. Somebody said during election, all of you came out with Togberians. You guys should save Edo land from kidnapping, please. Then just kidnap my friend now. I regretted being among the Togberians. Thank you, my brother. The country where you did for abroad to insecurity day. Just some few days ago, somebody come and shoot people for America. As we speak today.
Thank you, my people. We have another caller right here. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Turn down your system so we can hear you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay.
Can you turn down your system? Turn down where you are watching me from.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, I just alright, I've turned it down. My name is Louis, and I'm calling from Canada. I just want to quickly contribute.
Okay, Mr. Lewis, go ahead, talk to us.
Okay, I listened to this speech yesterday by the Honorable Minister, and I guess the information was not properly given in regards to the UNESCO article regarding artifacts being repatriated back to the original owners.
Yeah.
I guess if you actually read down Article 13 of the UNESCO World Convention, you find out that the state, of course, the state has a right in negotiation to negotiate for the repatriation of a looted or stolen artifact that belongs to a particular state. But when it's returned to the state, then it can then be returned back to the original owners. That's the indigenous people from where the artifacts were taken from.
Yeah.
So now we have a case in that area because now the federal government cannot, in entirety, lay a claim to the artifact saying belongs to the federal government. Because listening to the speech of the Honorable Minister, you could see that he was actually he was not actually concise in regards to it. It was not direct rather. In regards to where the artifact were taken from and where it truly belongs. He kept beating around saying it belongs to the federal government. And yes, we appreciate the federal government because we are part of Nigeria as a country. And if there's going to be any negotiation in regards to the return of our artifact, the federal government will have a big role to play in helping us negotiate with the foreign nations. But when it comes to a point where where the foreign nation or the particular country is then trying to repatriate them back to Nigeria, then the discussion on ground there should be where will these artifacts be asked? It's not in Abuja, it's not in Lagos. It goes straight to the particular point where it was taken. Now, yes, we understand that the Edo State government and the palace have been having some issues, and this is the reason why, because don't forget that when the Oba Benin had the conference, he actually directed the federal government to hold on to the artifact until the museum in Benin is built. So for me, I don't think the federal government is going to hold on to it or try to want to have some kind of games or some fraudulent games to play around that. Sorry for my language, but I believe that they have actually following the directive of His Royal Majesty, what the Oba Benin said. Because at the moment now, the governor, the palace they've actually turned their back on the governor's own plans with a set up agency or whatever. So they are saying that the artifact should be returned to Benin, where the Benin Royal Museum will be built, and the Benin Royal Museum will house the artifact. So let's understand that we have a case regarding to the article of the UNESCO World Convention, because the federal government does not have the right to fully hold claim to the artifact. So I just want everyone to understand that we have a case and it's open. Everyone knows that it belongs to us and it's coming straight to us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, boss.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Elvis, how are you, brother?
Oh, Mr. Jarud. Good afternoon, sir. Happy Sunday, sir. Go ahead. Talk to me, sir.
Yeah, this antifas we're talking about now is taking a while because I listened to Monoba Morodia about a few days ago.
Yeah.
And what he said in his speech that before the conclusion of where all these artifacts should be restored in Benin, the museum, that the federal government should take custody of those artifacts in time before the conclusion of the museum would be built. So what this man said, the information minister, that man should not be taken seriously. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Okay.
We in Nigeria should not take that man seriously because the whole world know where those things is come, where those artifacts are being looted from. Everybody know they were from Benin Kingdom at that time.
Yeah.
At that time, even Nigeria was in existing. So all this argument we are saying the federal government want to seize the blah 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 blah. That is not done. Even Buhari is an intelligent man. He know where those things coming from. So whatever this Lai Mohammed is saying, we should not take him seriously because he said even from his mouth, from what he's saying, you know that what he just said, they are all balloons. He's not to be taken serious, that man. So what our real father said the other time, and from his speech, said that at this time, because federal government as Benin is a state in Nigeria, so if it's coming through federal government to state government. So the only little advice I have for the state government, I know Obaseki have good intention when you do people, but he should not go against the royal father. He should go and seek his consent. Listen to Oba Obeni, and two of them should work as a team. Because you know these people, the people that are just spoiling this whole situation now, I won't lie to you, it's those people who don't have reasoning. Because there is no way Obaseki will go against what Oba said.
Yeah.
He knows because that tradition has been there. It's been there from time immemorial. So there's no way you would disrespect our Oba and you think that we the Edo will clap for you. It's not done. Obaseki is a smart man. So what I just want Obaseki to do, the Oba should call Obaseki as his son and let them iron this thing out. If those two parties agree, the federal government don't have any base.
Exactly.
So that's our problem. The problem we have is between the state government and the palace. Let the state government come out and talk to Oba Obeni as a royal father. Give him the respect they accord. He's our royal father. We all knew that. I know the previous caller was saying that thing was looted from some chief houses when it's mainly blood. He was just making some references that he cannot back up. All those things was looted from the palace. We all knew that.
Yeah.
Even the preacher can say that. I don't know what that guy is his story from. The guy that was calling earlier on that was looted from every chief house. I didn't read that from any archive.
Okay.
So what I just tried, brother, I just wanted to take it slowly. But sometimes I know it is your platform. Some people they just come and make you upset. You have to take it easy. I know the other guy that was insulting himself with nobody. He's not mature. You can't come to somebody's platform. If you know you want to start insulting people, it's easy. Go live and start insulting people.
Exactly.
You cannot come and hide under Nigerian watch and start insulting people. And when this thing is coming, he's falling back at this man who is the owner of that platform. It's not mature. It's not mature. So, brother, what I want to advise you when you see such people who want to take this out of you, what you need to do, just call them off. You don't need to shout.
Okay, sir.
You don't need to shout, man. You are the one who wants the platform. You don't see anybody who don't want to comply to your rule and regulation, call them off. You don't need to shout.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you, my brother.
Thank you very much, sir.
Your good work, eh?
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. 1 minute. Go ahead. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
I know. Okay. Brother Elvis.
Yes.
You see the online?
I did hear, yes.
Okay. First of all, I just want to congratulate that brother that called from UK. Our brother that called from UK that said that because of the anti-fire behavior, they sleep at night. May God should bless that guy. You know, I just want to ask if anybody who know our state governor, Governor Obaseki,
yes,
he should help us to ask if there is anywhere where the Benin citizen can help, because I know our father, our royal father, is the man. The man is fed up because the man really need help. The palace of Benin need help. If there is anywhere that we Benin citizen, I'm not even talking about ordinary Benin, you know, entire Benin. If there is anywhere that we can help as an aspect of protest, they should speak out. Even if it's not the time we continue to ask, call, no call, you know, the Benin throne need help. The upper second need it. If the upper second is fed up, he should speak out so that the Benin citizens we can help him. You hear me, brother?
All right.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you. All right, my people. I think we need to round up now. Thank you very much. We'll be coming back again this evening to talk more about this. If I have to wait here for everyone to contribute, trust me, I'm not gonna come up for a year. You know, I'll pick just 2 calls, make a round up now. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. You have only 1 minute to talk to us. Turn down the system so we can hear you. Hello, yes. Turn down your system, make I hear you and speak. Be audible. We will not hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Your name and where you are calling us from.
I'm Bright Asemota calling from Italy.
Okay, Mr. Bright Asemota from Italy. I beg, talk to us only for 1 minute. I beg. Just go straight to the point.
I want to ask a question regarding this issue. Is the federal government wanting to withhold this craft? Because the federal government of the day has failed the people in so many ways lately. Are they holding this thing? Is it an avenue to hold this thing for collateral, to borrow money from somewhere in the nearest future? Because in any city around the world, whatever signify or represents the people supposed to be taken back to where it's historically been originated from. You cannot keep that apart from another place apart from Benin City. And the issue of bringing it to the museum in Benin or whatever this suggestion coming up, the palace have requested for this craft. It's in the best interest of the people that this thing goes through the palace first. Before, it is the palace that will not decide if it's going to be displayed in the National Museum or if there are some of those crafts that will be retained in the palace. So the issue of the federal government trying to now come into this issue, for me, looks suspicious. And I'm also asking, is it that the federal government, because this is now, because if you look at Obaseki before, he was from the APC, and the government of the day is APC, and he being a man of the PDP now, are they using it to, using it to, give him tough time in so government? These are questions we should ask because the whole thing is kind of confusing right now. So that is just my own suggestion. I want to know.
Okay, thank you. Maybe somebody will call in to accept that to answer your question. Thank you, my brother. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Saturday from Germany. I'm very grateful that you put up this program. Very short message for everybody.
Thank you, sir.
So, the Oba Benin should contact now the Benin people in diaspora, all the Benin people, all the Urobos, the Okwashikos, the Asians, not only the Sound Africa, we're talking about 12th something, 12th century. So, the Benin people in Port Harcourt, Benin people in Ghana, we want to think of let them unite now, let them unite so that this is because the children of the Oba Benin back in the days are the ones that own these properties. They try to unite the security people, the local people, they have to come together to see how they can get this from the Fulani houses. So they can share these things among the Washington palaces, Abo, security palace, and the okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Go ahead, talk to us. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Go ahead. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Dr. Sergi Obano, I spoke to you last.
Okay, you call it from Germany, sir, right? Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, because I am an anthropologist. I
Yes.
studied here in Germany. If you see those artifacts you are looking at, some of them came from Uma, some came from Ora, some came from Isha, some came from Shekiri and the river right areas. So you cannot just put them all in one place. One, you know, when Benin is divided, you know that yourself.
Okay.
There's a big division in Benin between the Oba and the Ogiamese. So there are some others. Like Palace of Ogiamere Latia, really among the experts. And it makes so run up a palace war. So we have to be very, very meticulous, careful, so that in one Madomo Palace, there are some areas near City Palace.
Yeah.
The same thing with all those goddesses in Miami. There are some of them that are not even entitled to the palace. So if we are talking of Benin, palace, and everything, we have to be a bit careful with what we are saying, economically, with our views, you know.
Thank you,
I
sir.
don't know whether I'm correct.
Of course, of course.
Yes. So, okay, my wife is divided. My because my when I know you force when my so I don't want us to lose that pride which Billy has got. So what I'm for is we should approach this issue with maturity, sense of belonging, and the brotherhood feeling. Posterity will then grow among all the Beninese. But where the division is already marked, my brother, it's going to be very difficult if you put it to the palace. Ogiame will not be happy.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So I'm sorry.
No problem.
That's my
Thank you.
personal view.
Thank you, sir. All right, sir. Thank you very much.
We already discovered the program well.
No.
Brother, that's why I'm talking to you in this form.
No, is your entitlement, sir. You have right to it. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. All right.
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. You have only 1 minute. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Yeah, I'm calling from London. Please, I want to quickly make one point. With due respect to the Queen, to the palace here in UK.
Okay.
Can anybody try that kind of a thing to the Queen Palace? You stole something from the palace. Then, if that thing is found, then the government of the day, the Prime Minister will say, oh, this thing cannot go back to the palace. It has to be in our possession. Can any minister try that thing?
It's not possible, United Kingdom, never.
You know, okay, so that is where we find ourselves. So you see, the mess we are into now, because the British people, they came, the New Kingdom was already in existence. So they tried to unite us together, but they never laid some foundation which they laid for themselves here to make the Queen to be so powerful.
Yeah.
Than the government. They didn't lay that foundation for us. That is why we're having all this issue. Because if any minister here in UK say anything against the Queen, they will tell the minister to resign after 3 days. I've seen so many. You can't even try that and say, Stony Ate from the Queen's Palace. You shouldn't go back to the Queen's Palace. You will resign even though you are a minister.
Yeah.
And people should have it in mind. The Queen here is the head of state here. So why is it our own is so different that Edo State Constitution, the Oba is supposed to be part of the Constitution. The Oba is supposed to be the head of state in Edo State.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
We should be neutral. We should take it deep. There are still so many things that the British government need to answer, because with time will tell. We're still going to take them to the court. They have to make things the way it was. They have to compensate. There are so many things.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you very much.
The minister, they don't have any right to say they will return it to where it was stolen from.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Anywhere. So they are just trying to waste our time to think that Benin people, they are fools.
All right, sir.
People, they are not fools.
Thank you. We need to go now, sir.
What is on his mind. You should remember, next 4 years, election will come.
Thank you,
He
sir.
may campaign for somebody. He may may want to be a president of Nigeria, then the Benin people will tell him, oh, we know your stand in this Benin artifact. So he should play a role that we should know his stand. Not
Thank
just
you.
try to be silent. Oh, we are not fools.
Okay, sir. Okay, now, sir. All right, all right. You talk more than your time. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. All right, my people. I'm sorry, because we have a lot of callers here. I'm not going to be able to continue right now. I have another video for you guys. But meanwhile, by 7 p.m. this evening, anybody who knows that you want to contribute to this show, we are coming back again to talk about this particular topic. By 7 p.m. in UK time, I will be live so that I can give enough time for everyone to express their opinions, as long as you are being constructive over this whole issue. You know, I need to go right now. I'm so sorry, whoever that is calling right now. I cannot pick your call right now. Please come back 7 p.m. I will be back here again. Thank you, everybody, for your time with us. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up for this particular video. I appreciate every one of you. We've been here since morning now. You know, I appreciate your encouragement, your support, and all that. Please, 7 p.m. make we sit down properly. Make we talk over this thing. When I remember, I say, I get where they go before when we enter this matter. Although I've talked and say when breaking news day, I don't have choice now to come out, make we talk about time together. But 7 p.m. make we join together. Make we talk again later on. I appreciate every one of you, my good people of those states, my good people of Benin Kingdom, and my good people of Nigeria. Make una support us. Make we talk about this artifact wahala where they now, because the way they don't look at now, you know, it be like say Lai Mohammed don't put your own wahala for his side now. You don't get the way. In fact, the story doesn't change as you understand. My topic still remain. Lai Mohammed say this artifact. He said no ethnic group. That ethnic group when you so and there wahala dey for inside though. Ethnic group. It does not belong to them. That one a very big wahala. By 7 p.m. make una join me again. We could talk out together. I'm not go find water drink. I'm go eat. Maybe go still find water drink. Make I eat. Make we come back again. Make we talk. If I say I continue to pick all of na call like this, now let me go to suffer and more because I just sit down for here without say I know they do anything. Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate everybody right here where they support me since. Thank you. I beg make una hit the like button on this particular video. Make una give me thumbs up. The thumbs up means a lot to me. I appreciate every one of you. Make una join me again by 7 p.m. as I talk before. Say I go there here. Make we talk at least I will give my 2 hours for una that time. Make everybody take call in to come back. In fact, maybe before that 7 p.m. many of una go get more information. Wanna go pass to me for this matter with the ground. So because we know if we close our eye, we all live on like that. Say what it belong to Edo State. Now Abuja, now they want to come and go. Who know what it be Nigerian plan? Because if you don't see them, Nigerian government they cheat us. Yes, they cheat us. Because what it belong to them, they want to share with us. What it belong to us, they want to share and they don't call and say Nigeria artifact. Who want to accept that one? Me want to sit down for here. I know I said that name where they want to give us. So I don't know about you. Meanwhile, we could talk again at 7 p.m. Now God bless all of you.